You guys already know I got my boy, my glorious king, domain expansion Gojo on like my second multi. So of course it is time for a showcase. But first, look at my boy. He's dripped out to the max. We got Yuji in the background, Megumi in a bar right there, looking over my glorious king. You know, it's the end of an era, if you know what I mean. But it's Gojo, bro. I got my second multi. You know, obviously I don't have him like maxed out yet, but I've got domain max, so he's going to be doing the maximum debuff possible. Obviously this guy's a support. He can crank out some pretty good numbers as well with his like high stats and like high multipliers with his skill 1, 2 and 3. But the main attraction is obviously the infinite void, because of the 300% damage taken increase he can do when his turn count is pretty high when he activates ult. So he's pumping out some crazy debuffs where guys like Yuji, you know, Yuta, Sukuna can all take advantage of, and let me just tell you guys, it is insane. So obviously this is the team we're running, the classic showcase team. I want to use, you know, obviously, you know, Yaga will be nice. I might want to throw in Yaga over Kaito. I do like the curse energy, but in the long run, I think I might put Yaga actually. Comment down below that if that's a bad decision, but that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, right here's the team. We've got Gojo obviously with this memory, gonna help him ult rush, you know, essential in my opinion. We have Degumi for the extra debuffs with this memory, but look, he might put a heal actually, because the bosses in tower like to mess me up sometimes in my showcases, and that's not on, so we're gonna do that. And we have my boy LeBron Salt 3 with the ult gauge, and my boy Zonji, Kokusen Yuji with that memory right here, you know, for the little normal attack buffs. And before we get any further, guys, please black flash like button for content. Remember, my giveaway is still on. Reach 500, you guys get a free Gojo skin. It's a win-win situation, boys. Just click that link down below, go on my giveaway video and enter. Right, but let's get right into the battle. Obviously we're in like floor 39 of tower. We're trying to have advantage with Yuji, but I want to see how quickly I can kill this guy with the domain Gojo buffs as well. I have a feeling it's about to be just pure decimation. So let's see. Obviously the thing you want to do with this is obviously just ult rush, and it doesn't matter too much here what you do. So we'll just do a skill 3, get his curse technique up a little bit. We'll go for sprint slash, we'll go for ult gauge, tutoring, and then obviously we're going to get the ult gauge up with Yuji, so we'll spam skill 2. And so far, bro, look at this team. Is it not aura? We got my boy Gojo, we got Megumi, we got LeBron, and my boy Yuji, and 2 of them have dripped the freak out. Like, come on. So let's keep on doing that. We'll do that, and we'll do that. And looks like Gojo might get his domain like a turn earlier than Megumi. That might hurt a little bit, but it should be alright, I think. So, well, actually, I think we could get the same turn. So we'll just keep doing those together, tutoring and that. And obviously, without Kaido, Yuji will be a tiny bit less effective because he hasn't got all the curse energy he needs. But I reckon it'll be alright. You know, I'll just conserve it now, and it shouldn't be too much of an issue. So we'll just do another red here. We'll do a farewell slash kick, and we'll do an enlightened blow. And next turn we'll save the curse energy. But so far, looks like we're gonna get the full buff with Degumi as well, so it's gonna be pretty good. Okay. Oh, that hurts, man. I was so close. Okay, so it's not gonna be the max infinite void buff now, but we'll be alright. We'll survive. So don't want to ult there, because if we ult there, it's gonna override. It's gonna get overridden by infinite void, and we don't want that. So we're gonna have to go from the 4th turn, but again, we should be alright. So we're gonna just go for a 3-way ult here, and that way we're gonna get zone out, and then in like the prime of the domain we can get, actually no, I might want to hold it a turn. Let me count. Okay, if I use it now, I'm gonna have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, actually, yeah. I wanna hold it for 1 turn. That way, on the last Megami buff, where it's gonna be like 300%, I'll get my second lot of skill 3s. That's gonna be the move, I think. So we'll just do these domains now. The 2. Oh man, already more damage, right? Like, it's like turn 5, I think he's like 200 and something, so it's not 300, but still pretty solid, right? So now I reckon we'll activate Yuji. Maybe not. Yeah, I don't want to kill too early, bro. Okay, let's see what the buff was. Okay, 225. Either way, 225, boys. Free? Yes, please, bro. Okay, so we'll do that again. Okay, I guess we'll just might as well ult. I'll go for this as well. And as I said earlier, now what's going to happen is in the prime of Megumi's debuffs, we're going to get the most damage with Yuji. Obviously with his double curse energy thing, so that's going to look very nice. But hopefully we don't kill too early here, actually. Okay. We should still be alright, because we've got more buffs anyway. So either way, we're showing the power of the debuffs, right? So, and Gojo's doing decent damage here as well. Obviously, he's that type of disadvantage here, but it's still alright damage. So we'll go for Cheering now, and we'll go for 2 of these. This will actually probably kill, but let's just see the power of these punches, bro. I want to see Koku-san, come on. At least one Koku-san, come on. 2 mil per hit. It wasn't even maxed. 2 mil. Oh man. If this is what he's doing to Yuji, what is he gonna do to Sukuna? That's my question. Alright, we'll run it back on a harder stage. Let's go, but I'm very impressed so far. Alright guys, now I want to try out this little combo but with Yuta instead. Let's see the AoE potential, alright? So, let's go. Let's see what happens. Obviously the same goal, just a different fight. Let's just see the pure damage we can pump out with my boy Gojo, Megumi, and Yuta, the god tier GOAT trio. Let's see. Hopefully we can debuff them. I didn't check. Come on. Oh, okay. Thank. Let's go. Okay. So, blue. Alright. We'll go for AoE here. That and tutoring. We'll go for a curt speech. Just to, get things going a little bit. And obviously when we get ult with Yuta, stuff is going to be insane. We'll probably get ult with Yuta, I think his ult fill rate's a little bit, shorter than the other guys. So, we're going to get some pretty nice buffs going by the time Yuta even has ult. So, I think we're in a pretty good spot right now. I want to get rid of those little, oddly shaped things on the left and right of the main guy. So, I want to just keep on AoE damaging here until they're gone. And low-key, they're attacking Gojo. That's so lucky. Every attack has been on Gojo pretty much. That just helps so much. We'll just keep on doing this. Yup. Alright, tutoring and another curt speech. Why the frick not? Okay, we'll get Infinite Void next turn, I think, hopefully. Or turn after, maybe. I'm not too sure. If they attack Megumi, we'll get it even sooner. Ugh. Okay, next turn is definitely for both, which is nice. So we'll just do that. I might want to heal here actually, so we'll do a heal. And we'll go for this here. And I don't want to ult straight away with Yuta. You guys might think, Charizard, just ult, bro. What's the big deal? But I want the maximum possible debuff. And Gojo's not getting ult, man. Come on, Gojo. Alright, so that kind of messes things up a little bit, but it should be alright. We'll just keep on doing this. Maybe there's a certain skill I should be using to get a slightly faster ult charge. Honestly, I'm not too sure. Shouldn't matter too much either way. Gojo's still gonna have 225% more percent than a lot of other stuff in the game. So we're still cooking. I think we'll go for a triple ult way here, and we'll do a skill 1. And then I reckon I'll get 2 stacks in with Megumi, and then Yuta will ult, and hopefully he just absolutely decimates. Alright, we'll see what happens, but here's where Gojo's value comes in, right? And I haven't really even been doing his skills like that, but from the AoEs alone, you guys saw he was doing some nice numbers, man. So don't sleep on my boy Gojo damage wise. I know he's gassed up because he's a support, but his damage is still really good. So I think 33k. Alright, so we'll do more buffs here. We'll do that. Not even a point for the ult guys, so we'll stick off that for now, and we'll just go for a follow my lead here. Let's see the skill 3 potential. Alright, so 400 on skill 1. Alright, Gojo, 7.5. Yuta, you cheeky boy.
Got to draw some lines. This shit getting out of hand.
Alright, let's do that again. I think, okay, let's see. Right now, he has 225. Alright, he has 93. He'll have another 93 now, and then in a turn, he'll have an ult up his ass. Alright, so I'm calling it now. This is about to be absolute decimation. 1.3 mil, man. Take a bow, Yuji. Alright, the domain's gone now, like the effect. Oh no, it's still no. Is it gone? No, it's not. Okay. We have a turn for a normal attack though, so I reckon we'll just go for am I tripping? Alright, so we'll go for this. It shouldn't kill, but it will do a lot of damage, obviously. So we'll do this as well. Tutoring. And let's do a non-standard. It is pure love. And let's see what this does, alright? So Gojo. 1.2. Not bad, man. Alright, let's see what Yuta does now. Obviously, it kills. It is pure love, Rika. Yeah. Let's see what this shit does, man. See ya. Not... Oh.
90th minute now.
Take a bow, red team. Red team's coming back. Red team's here to stay. Yellow team, red team. Next we need green team come back. But so far, this is looking crazy. Gojo, support wise, utility wise, it's hard to put him past Destiny on the game. I'm gonna be real. So obviously that wasn't probably peak performance, but if you guys enjoyed, be sure to black flash the like button, stop content, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.